Hi everyone and welcome to our cool down. Now remember, it's important to use our cool down, and these are really good to put in at the end of one of your workouts, particularly the high intensity workouts where we train you at really high intense levels and we don't really go through a full adapted workout cool down. Now it's important that you cool down correctly. One, because it's going to stop you getting injured and it's going to ward off that effect of injury, aches and pains and niggles, but also it means you get to your goals faster. Once a muscle starts operating in an incorrect way, it doesn't work efficiently, it doesn't tone as fast, it doesn't burn as many calories, and then it does lead on to injury. So it's so important that you take the time to go through one of these cool downs with us. So we're going to go right the way through the body. It's going to take only a few minutes, but it's so essential to each and every one of you. So let's open our stance nice and wide. We're going to go through all the major muscle groups, starting inside the thighs and our lower spine first. We're going to take a nice reach up into the air, interlock our fingers, and just take a big stretch. Now that's going to allow the body to lengthen. Remember, after you've worked out, the muscles are going to be full of blood. They're going to, a lot of the time, shrunk and contracted quite a lot, and we want to allow those to open out. Then we're going to slide us down. We're going to open our left toe and turn towards our left side. Drop the pelvis forward, allow that hip to open. Search fingertips into the air, and that will allow us to stretch right the way through the chest, through the arms, and in particular through our hip flexor. If you feel comfortable to do so, you can take hold of that heel and take a deeper stretch into the hip flexor. Hip flexor is an essential muscle to stretch because it lengthens the hip flexor, the psoas and our iliacus, and that allows the bum to work better. And that's something that we all want to do through our focus. We all want a stronger core, stronger abs, and a stronger, more toned bum. And opening that hip flexor allows us to do that. Dead easy, let's spin over to our other side, same again. So we drop into the deeper lunge, let the hip go forward, search fingertips in the air and reach up. So we open through the hip, we open through the pelvis, and we open through the belly. If we're able to do so, let's take hold of that heel again. Allow the heel to be drawn in towards the hip and allow that hip flexor to open. Again, 20 to 30 seconds is enough for the brain to send the message to the muscle, telling it to release and to really open up. As you breathe and relax, try and sink a little deeper into the stretch. Allow that to really pinpoint through the hip flexor and top of the thigh. We relax, we spin, both toes facing forward, and then just gently allow the body to sink. Now we'll feel that release through inside the thighs and also the lower spine. Be very careful about overstretching. Don't force the body into any uncomfortable movements, just allow them to relax and stretch. Take a breath in, and then as we breathe out, reach over towards that right heel. Relax through the lower spine. Try to allow the right shoulder to pull up and relax the back of the leg. Again, just allow the thighs to open up. Gently releasing behind the knee through the calf also. Return to center, reset the body, take a breath in, and then crawl over to our other ankle. And again, just draw on that ankle, try to open the hip up. Allow inside of the thigh, also back of leg, to just gently lengthen and feel that stretch just run right the way through the body. Take a few breaths there, allowing the tissue to open. Then return to center, bring our feet in, begin to stand. Let's work through the thighs. Again, for most of us, that's a really big muscle group that we need to relax and open. So as we open, let me spin to the side. We want to push that hip forward again. Take hold of the foot. If we lose our balance, don't worry about it. Hold on something, press that pelvis forward. So we can open up through the thigh. Again, if we've been doing a leg workout, this is one of the essential stretches that we want you to do. Allow that blood to be drawn and drain away from the thigh. Let's switch sides, same again. So we take hold of that left ankle, push the pelvis and hip forward, allow that body to open. So if we look at my hip, I've tried to drive it forward, allowing the knees to align. Feel the stretch, and again, allowing those toxins to get out of the muscle. Stretching is essential for that. And also allowing the muscle to lengthen, relax, and return to its normal shape. Relax those legs off. Let's take hands into the smalls of our back. Roll the shoulders, squeeze them together. Gently look over one shoulder, and that allows the neck to release. We have a muscle here called our sternocleidomastoid and our scalenes. They begin to open up, stretch, which in turn takes pressure off the back of the neck. Let's turn to our other side, look across the shoulder once more, and we can feel that stretch through the jaw, through the front of the neck, allowing the shoulder blades to roll back. Let's go to triceps. Little loosener for shoulders. Let them relax off. Take one arm in the air, big reach. Bend the elbow. And as we bring the elbow across us, feel free to flex through the back of the shoulder and the back of the arm. Really open up through the shoulder. Open up through the lats as well. Take that break. Take a relax. Search fingertips into the air. reach them and loosen them off. Stretch it through the back of the arm, stretch it through the back of the shoulder and that posterior delt. Little relaxation. Open up. Open the shoulders. Hands in towards the back once more, but this time if we can, lock the elbows out, open the shoulders and have that little bit of movement to relax through the chest, through the back of the arms. Big circles to allow that to lengthen off. So we allow the body to lengthen. Let's take us down to our final couple of stretches. We're going to go into a child's pose. So we're going to separate knees a little wider, hips fall over heels, search fingertips forward, and feel free to just gently sway and relax into the motion. Press the heart down. We can feel the spine begin to relax. Shoulders also. Take 2 breaths. Release the spine back up. Set the knees under the spine and let's mobilize that spine. Round the shoulders, tuck the chin into the chest. And then as we breathe in, allow the spine to fall, arch and look forward. Let's do that one more time. Separate the shoulder blades, open the spine as much as we can. Gently roll them forward and relax. Remember, it's really essential that you take care to make sure that we cool down properly. Always return the muscles to their correct length. It helps get rid of toxins, it wards off injury, but most important, we can focus on in the mind, it helps you get to your goals quicker. Never miss a cool down, and we hope to see you next time.